Hey guys, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. We're playing some more Flesh and Blood tonight. Tonight I have a special guest with me, Taylor. Say hi, Taylor.
Hey, hey,
Taylor is our testing group. We call him the Briar guy. He plays Briar all the time, and he's beaten me the last couple times we played. He got me one time with a spicy razor reflex that I was not ready for at all. And so, in order to try and help me learn Briar better, he's agreed to come by and hang out for an hour, a couple hours, and help me run through some of the lines and play some games and give me a better understanding of what's going on. So I appreciate it, man. I am hoping that this will push me in the right direction.
yeah, of course, of course. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we have to play in the casual leagues because
Oh, that's
we have the
right.
new cards in there.
I forgot about that. I wondered, like, when I popped up, it just said Classic Constructed, and I was like, that's weird. I never play in just Classic Constructed. I always play competitive.
Yeah, having the new Van Brandts does that to you. That
That
card,
is
it's
that in Give
it's
and Take your only new cards?
oh no, it's Van Brandt's Give and Take and Burdens of the Past.
Burdens of the
Uh,
Past. That's the other one.
yeah, so Burdens of the Past is a zero block for the way I view it, but it's also really good into a slower meta, so where I'm expecting Oldums, stuff like that. And then this card actually can also be this round's on me, which is a blue block for a faster meta. So if Fi is going to be prevalent at the tournament you're going to, I recommend placing these with Trom. And
Okay.
then if you're expecting Oldums to try to fatigue you, I would recommend this.
It's really cool card. When I played like last week or whenever I was playing Briar, I played against a Riptide, and it was like just randomly insane. I like drew it like super late in the game, and I was like, wow, this is like just randomly cracked. And like I'm pretty sure my opponent could only block with like one card. All right, let's see here. Let's
I
see what.
don't think the uh-oh, we're missing one card out of the main board. What is it? Let me see. Oh yeah, just put the Koxa back. Yeah, because this was the old Koxa. Yeah. So
Okay.
my game plan in this, and I don't know about the new Katsu. I haven't played any of the outsider stuff yet, but I remember going into playing Katsu. The thought process is I can outrace them. The only card I am willing to block is Gust Wave. So I don't know anything about the new cards, but we can figure it out as we go.
Okay, that works. I was curious when I saw the other day
Yeah.
on your choice to not play Sink Below because I
Yeah.
naturally wanted to reach for Sink Below. It's just a habit,
Yeah.
but I chose not to.
Okay. So
Um,
this hand,
I was like, this looks awesome.
well, this hand, what we want to do. Uh, So funny enough, I'm looking at this hand. Of course, we're gonna play channel. Then we have two options. We can either swing the Rosetta with the come to fight, or we can play Nimblism, make an embodiment of lightning, and Arsenal to come to fight as a Nimblism. So of course, play the channel, but then we have to make the decision point: is do we want the 0 for 3 or the 1 for 3 in Arsenal?
So my thought process here is that I would rather have the lightning token, and I would rather not give Katsu the chance to filter in case they
Yeah.
have like quad reds or something like that. I don't know if you disagree or not, but
Oh no, no, no. That's I think both lines are completely acceptable depending on how you want to look into this matchup.
okay. I also really like the come to fight. It's an insanely good card.
Well, this is a great hand. Holy crap!
Wish I had a
You're
blue
about
to go with the Toma Harvest.
Don't even worry about that. That's not a big deal. So what we could do here? Well, we can make. Let me think. If you want to be greedy, and I do love greedy, there's always a good chance here that we can always go like E-Strike, draw a card, pop snaps, activate Tome of Harvest.
Okay, now that's interesting.
I mean, that's just a possible line. It's not a correct line. It's possible.
I was like, obviously it depends a little bit on what I have to block with here.
Okay, so he's coming in for 3. Uh, so how much is the card value that he draws? So he gets to search. He gets a Descendant Gust Wave, but there's nothing in the Uh, so I think we just take it, let him have his 3 points of value, because we're about to throw 20 at him.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, yeah. And if we were going to block, we'd probably block the Seika Kadachi with the Iron Weave, if we were going to.
Okay,
But, yeah.
that makes sense. So you're just not worried about playing around like whatever they have to throw.
No, like, let's say, like, he maxes his turn out at 17 value, which is really good for Akatsu. We are looking at a lot more than that.
That's fair. So when you look at this hand, what are you looking to start with?
Okay, so it depends on how, in actual paper, I'm looking at if I'm playing an armory versus like the. Oh, that's spicy, but he needs a surging gust wave for that to work. So
I was like, let's
you
see.
just
He
take.
actually had to. Well, no, he didn't pay for this, but he was still just throwing 4.
Yeah, he's gonna throw 4 twice and have an arsenal, or throw the last other card afterwards. So it's fine. He's gonna get his 21 value. Yeah, that's fine. That's easy peasy.
We don't care about the hero token or the embodiment.
No, because he
Oh,
doesn't.
he didn't have a surging strike.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything other than it's a. Oh.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, so 14-point turn here.
And then we look at our hand and we go, okay, cool. So if I was going to start with anything here, we have 2 options. We do have an embodiment of lightning, so we want to either think about E-Strike draw card, which is always strong, or the Coax of Commotion, and he doesn't block. Now, of course, you're more likely to get the E-Strike draw card. Is probably more correct. But like, if this guy's looking like he doesn't want to block, which we don't know since it's turn 1, because different Kasu players play differently.
Right.
Some of them like to no block. I think the E-Strike draw card, putting back Exude Confidence, probably will have a higher EV in this hand.
Okay. So we'll throw the Exude back, and we'll go draw a card.
Not bad. And then we want to think what we want to do here. Okay, he's not blocking, which makes me want to really think a little bit more here. Okay.
So we throw 8. The initial thing that jumps out at me is play Come to Fight, play Command and Conquer for 12. And we're up 6 points and we're threatening his arsenal. That's the first thing that jumps out at me. Now, I don't know how quickly you use snaps in this deck.
Whenever Channel Mount Heroics out, snaps is a 7-point value. So it is
So
as strong as a basket pouncing link. So I would always throw Coax here, activate snaps, and then see if Coax hits, and then make a better decision. Because what more than likely, if he's trying to play like he's trying to win, he would actually block with 2 cards from hand and then block with his armor here.
Okay.
Coax is not only 7, but also draws you a card and makes an embodiment of lightning. Well, it actually makes you a quicken, which is even more strong.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
Which is nuts here that he's not blocking. So.
Nice light weeb. Lol, thank you. I appreciate it. I am enjoying my new light. Hey, what's going on, underscore? How are you, man? Appreciate you coming by. All right, so...
Crazy no block there.
So we're going to go draw and quicken here?
Yeah, because that's just insane.
And
okay, now
yeah. This has been an insanely crazy good turn.
So now we have a Snatch with a Channel Mount Heroic with a Quicken token.
Wow.
And then we can go E-Strike draw, E-Strike go again, pop Iron Weave and CNC at the end of this turn.
This is insane.
Yeah. Hopefully he full blocks this, and then we could be even cheekier. Play. Oh wait, never mind. We already got him down. Dang it. So we're going to go E-Strike, go again, pop Iron Weave, CNC.
Yeah, so that's what I was looking at. I was looking to see if there was any way I could make the Scar for Scar work here.
I think we're about to like really. Okay. Well, it's still going to be E-Strike go again with the Scar for Scar because Lightning Surge is insane in the arsenal.
I was like, because we can just arsenal the Lightning Surge here.
Yeah.
This has been the craziest turn ever.
What are you talking about, man? This is an average Briar turn.
Dude, well, let me tell you, this is not the kind of turns. Dash does not do this. Let me tell you that.
Damn. This deck is good. Confirmed. What the heck? Nobody told me this whole time.
Oh my gosh. This is crazy. He blocked 2 points, and he was at 40 when the turn started, so...
Yeah, in reality, always block Coax of Commotion.
This has been a 39-point turn.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Sometimes Briar do Briar things. Briar is definitely doing Briar things right now. I have never been on this end of the Briar things, so I'm always on the other side of this.
Yeah. But so with whenever Channel Mana rogues out, you just want the greediest play possible. Like that's just the answer.
I mean, that's fair. That makes sense.
He has no AB, by the way. So technically speaking, unless he can do 29 damage next turn with a Crown of Providence, a good game.
Through Grasp, we just have to be able to turn on Grasp
Yeah.
and Thorn.
Yeah, that's it. And we do it. So we can full block with our equipment on a Whelming Gust Wave or anything here.
Wow. Well, unless I'm mistaken here, we can full block with our equipment and one of the Gloom Veils, right?
Yeah, and guarantee 100% lethal. So I don't even know. Just take it. There's only no. I don't even.
This has been like probably the fastest game I've ever played.
Welcome to Briar, buddy.
Oh my
Welcome to
gosh.
Briar.
So honestly, I'm thinking Grasp and Gloomveil here to play around the Ancestral.
Well, if you want to be really smart, like what I would do is I would even play around the Razor Reflex.
And just throw all 7.
Yeah, just throw all 7, and then he would have to break scales and have, yeah, like that's what I would do. And then like if he's willing to do that for an extra card, that's probably fine. I
don't think I want to bottom anything, but if I had to pick something, it would be the Gloomveil.
Yeah.
Do you think it's worth putting that on the bottom here?
No, that card's fine because it's a block 3 attack that.
I was like, and I know it has go again because of. No, it has go again because we're gonna make a rune chant this turn.
Yeah. But since he didn't have since he didn't have the Razor, I don't think there's any way he can win from here.
Yeah, I mean, he had to activate Katsu to go get the Whelming Gust Wave. Like,
Exactly. I don't know why he didn't block. He's doing it again, boys.
all right. Yep, take 4.
Okay, time to send him to the Shadow Realm.
I was like, yeah, so.
Hold on. So, yeah.
And then throw the Lightning Surge.
Yeah.
And then activate Grasp, and then pitch the Gloomveil to Thorn.
Yep.
Wow. What was this 3 turns?
Yeah.
Zach on Briar? What? Yeah, it's only because your boy Taylor here's helping me play it.
Yeah. The deck's good, I promise.
The deck is insane. I've lost to it a billion times. And I'm pretty sure half of those have been you.
Ooh, let's go, Briar.
Well, that was wow.
Hey, only
17. 17. Wow. Okay. That was something else. Briar go burr. Briar definitely go burr. That was wild. I honestly I have never played a game of Flesh and Blood that lasted 3 turns.
Really?
Yeah, never.
Oh, man. You play like 100 games with Briar, you'll have 4 or 5 underneath your belt. It just happens, man. Whenever I go to a big tournament, like a calling or something, you always get one game in which your deck just gives you a free win, and then you'll get one game in which your deck does nothing.
So I have played some games like that where I've played against people, and like it happened to me during ProQuest season at our local ProQuest a couple of times. I was playing and I was losing, and then like my opponent would draw all attacks or no attacks or something like that, and then like they just had to stare at me and give me tempo, and it was just like crazy.
So here you want to keep the same main board. This sounds funny, but I don't like Sigil in this matchup. I'll always go first into Kano. Always.
I was like, you pretty much like I feel like everything wants to go first into them.
Yeah, and then your equipment, you really want to put on the Shock Charmers.
Yep.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, dude, I love that you've got everything thrown in here.
Yeah, just change the Tunic. That might just be my fault.
Tunic and Crown. Okay.
Yeah, because Tunic is a 1 free life every 3 turns.
That's weird way. Yeah. No, that makes sense. I never really thought about it that way, but that makes sense.
Yeah.
Wait until the Force of Nature CMH Infinite.
Yes, that is.
I don't even know what that means.
This hand poopy, but we can throw like 5 at them, and Rosetta and AB2, so we can threaten 9. So we can get 2 cards out of their hand on turn 0, so which is pretty cool. So they probably won't be able to.
So whenever I'm playing Briar, the few games I've played, my first turn is I'm always looking, can I make a lightning token? Like I don't know if this matchup is any different, or I don't know what you're thinking, but like the obvious like line for me here is to like play the force and then play burdens and then arsenal the coax.
So because of Kano can activate on your turn, you have to threaten an attack. If you don't, they're going to activate Kano and do damage to you on your turn.
Okay.
So the idea here is you want to go Force of Nature Fuse.
Okay.
Burdens, because it just gives you the embodiment of lightning. And then coaxes them. You want to threaten cards out of their hand. That's the number one key here, is if you just pass turn here, they can activate Kano.
That's fair. That makes sense.
And this gets 2 cards out of their hand. The odds that they just start like a good Kano player would just block 6 here and pass turn. And funny enough, it might be correct to just Rosetta Thorn them for 2 and 2 after this and have 2 floating, because they have 2 cards in hand. If they
Well, this isn't a good arsenal card either, is it?
No, the card sucks. It's still like the best Earth card though. Yeah, and they'll pitch 2.
I was like, they'll probably pitch and then like throw their last card if I had to guess.
Yeah, but this still prevents them from Kanoing us. They had a good hand. As the 2 of my locals are pretty good Kano players, I had to learn how to play against this.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay. Oh yeah, we're gonna want to AB1 here.
I assume pitching an Earthlore Surge.
Yeah. We don't want them to have a ponder token. And man, we draw some rough hands.
Well, I mean, they can't all be winners.
Yeah.
We had our 39-point turn last game. Like,
yeah.
So.
Probably here you just want to throw CNC and then hold up the Earthlore for AB.
That's what I was.
With the 1 floating, just in case they decide to go off on your turn.
So I'm going to keep the Earthlore in my hand because that's a better arsenal target than the Autumn's Touch here.
Oh yeah.
I was like, that's my.
It's just a really bad nimblism, which is still okay.
It's a really bad nimblism. I've seen a couple lists where people are playing like the red Earthlore Surges.
That card's a good nimblism. This is interesting. Okay. Hey, I finally get to see how good this card is.
So we're gonna play. My first thought here is pitch the Weaver to play Earthlore Surge, come in with give and take.
Yeah, and just play from there, because we also don't know if they're going to block it or not and how they block it, so that's going to determine what we do next. So I would just play that and then think about what happens after they block. If they don't block, that's not good. It means we're in poo-poo. Uh-oh.
Okay, well that's not great.
Yeah. So we have 2 options here. After this, we can either throw Coxa, and then pass priority, or we can pitch Coxa for Rosetta, which is harder for them to prevent damage. We can use Tunic to throw the Rosetta, and then use Coxa to AB1 if they decide to do anything. I don't mind just throwing Coxa here, and then if they do anything, we can AB1 with the Tunic. I think that'd be my line, because the on hit, because Quicken Token's really good against Kano.
I was like, that's what was going through my head, is I was like, the Quicken Token's kind of irrelevant here. Like, just looking at it on the surface.
Yeah, and when they activate Kano in response, we can just activate Tunic. The only cards that we want to use, as you probably know, for Shock Charmers is Wildfire.
Yeah, I assume that's what it was there for.
Yeah. Or a really last-ditch effort. Actually, gain life here. It sounds funny, but like gaining life against Kano.
It does sound funny, but I'm going to take your word for it here.
Yeah.
So no action point. We'll just pass to our opponent here. See what they do. They're just gonna
That's
pass.
crazy. Didn't do anything. Okay. Great hand. Sonic Boom. I mean, let me think here. So it's coming in. They activated that, so it's coming in for 4. So there's no difference between 3 and 4 here. So I would just let the full thing hit.
Just let it all hit.
Yeah. If they were coming in for
I
just
guess
3,
anything they're gonna play, it doesn't
Yeah.
change anything.
yeah, it does not.
It's gonna make it all cost X less.
That's fine. That they can completely hit us for that.
I was like, okay, bet.
But we are within combo range now. So
What combo's
32
38 points or something like that?
It's 32, I believe, depending on what Ragamuffins show.
Okay.
Yes. Sheesh, they're trying combos on our turn. Him popping E-Pot on his turn's weird.
I'm gonna be honest. That kind of feels like he's going for it all right now. I mean, I guess he can't.
Yeah, but he can't. So
Well, he can
I
with the the Spellfire Cloak is during your opponent's turn.
yeah, he cannot wildfire combo us. So I mean, we could probably just take the raw damage.
I was like, yeah, just take the 3 here.
Yeah.
Because that Blazing Ether
can
being
still-
banished is like doesn't do anything for him.
He can still play it.
I mean, I'm saying like not combo wise, like
Yeah. Well, they actually want to that's actually like the first card they usually block with. Holy crap, he popped 2 E-Pots on his turn. That is great for us. Okay, what would he put on top? Aether Dart? Red? Okay, so he's trying to maximize. Interesting line. This is like how you'd play into a Guardian, not Briar.
so am I wrong to think that it's worth Tunic here to save 2 life?
Yeah. Because we have full information. I would definitely Tunic in response and then just prevent 1.
That's what I'm thinking, because off of the Blazing Ether it's gonna prevent 2.
Yeah.
Then what? We've taken 9 this turn, so this is gonna be for 9.
That's not that bad at all. As long as we have
10. I missed one somewhere.
That's fine. It's fine. We can roll in hand here.
So I'm gonna start with Bramble Spark fused with Tome
Snatch.
into
Because he's
Snatch
gonna
because
be-
I have the Quicken token.
Not only that, but he's also incentivized to block the Snatch, which will keep his life total higher than yours. So the Scar for Scar will also have go again.
Okay.
I also be very surprised if he blocks 3 cards here with this, but you never know.
I was like, I assume with us being at 16, he's probably like
probably
biting,
licking his
chopping.
chops.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, he's can't wait to throw some damage at us.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna know all my secrets after this, which is just don't block. Oh gosh. Ooh, crazy.
Okay.
Interesting. Spindle's a card that I'm willing to pitch for.
I was like, we can pitch one. So I only need 1 resource for the Thorn here. So I was like, we have 2 resources floating.
Well, it's time to yeah.
I was like, turn on the old Shock Charmers.
I can do math in my head. Can he kill us here? I don't think so.
I was like, I'm not sure, honestly, but he is going for it, so.
We're gonna prevent 1, and then Spell Void 2. The activating nodes.
I imagine he's activating nodes here.
Yeah. I'm trying to do the math in my head. So we take 3 from Wildfire. I don't know. Let's find out. Kano giveth, Kano taketh.
There's not a Kano activation on the stack. I guess he can use. He can.
Yeah.
He can't. He can't activate Kano again because he doesn't have his E-pods. Not and play the Ether Spindle and use Metacarpus Nose this turn. So I don't see how we're dead.
I don't either, but we're just gonna prevent as much damage as we can because that card's scary.
Yeah, when I saw Shock Charmers in your sideboard, I just assumed that was what it was for.
I've been hurt before. Yeah.
I understand. I mean, I honestly feel like we've all been hurt by Kano before. Well, good news is that our life is definitely going to be lower for Scar.
Well, that's great. I mean, that's what we were really playing towards, right?
So let's see. We've lost 9 life, which means if he has the Blazing Ether, I guess it's not his turn. So he doesn't have an action point to actually throw it.
Put a card on bottom, on bottom, on bottom, on bottom, on bottom, on bottom. Okay, so he's looking for the...
I was like, he's looking for it. He just doesn't have it. I think... Is he just dead here?
No, he's not dead. There's no way.
I mean, I haven't counted, but...
Hold on. Let us draw the best card in the deck. Another Snatch.
With that Snapdragon's out, it is.
That's what I'm saying. That's not the best card we could have drawn. So we could throw. Actually, they are. He is dead. Because we can go 4/4.
I was like, we get to go 4/4 and then Thorn, right?
He's dead. Yeah, he's dead.
Let's just make sure we throw the Scar now.
Yes.
Cool.
Just like that. Yeah.
I was like, man.
My butt was definitely not puckering that whole entire time at all. I promise.
Well, if yours wasn't, mine was. So.
Ooh.
Wow.
I got my. Oh, I gotta go take a cold shower now.
Man, 3 turns and 4 turns. These are my kind of games right here. These have been the fastest games ever.
Do you enjoy going to eat lunch in between rounds? Oh, I can show you the deck.
I mean, honestly, though, so like the funny part is like when I played Magic, I played Burn for a really long time because I enjoyed being able to use the bathroom, get a drink, eat in between rounds. Like now I'm just going to have to build Briar. Like obviously Briar's my new favorite deck now.
Yeah, I mean, there's been times where I finish up, I look at the clock, it's like 42 minutes left, and you're just like, okay, well, I gotta go play. I bring my phone charger with me to tournaments now. I'm just like,
I mean,
go watch the boys play. Oh, get out of here! I don't want to do this again.
I was like, dude, come on. Like, I was like,
not another one.
What did he Ragamuffin hat? What did he Ragamuffin into? I'm trying to think.
Spindle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was Spindle.
Yeah.
Because he stridered from Arsenal and then Spindled in a really weird sequence.
The Spindle is like a really good card.
Oh yeah. That's the bread and butter.
Nathaniel said, "Take a poop, go get some food, watch Mikey Ham."
Might need to, man. That was.
Oh, that is what they've started calling. Like it's what our team started calling him, is Mikey Ham. Like Nathaniel just called him that one night, and so now it's like a running joke.
I like it.
I meant to ask you, are you guys going to Richmond?
Yeah. I'll be there. I have to do I want to do some of my final testing for the Pro Tour there, and just see if there's even a chance, or if I'm just playing Briar.
So I wasn't going to at first. Like I wasn't going to go to Richmond just because it's like 2 weeks away, and I was like, that's a lot of traveling and a lot of stuff, and then like a few of my buddies that I play Magic with are going. There's like 8 of them going, and they're like renting a house, and I was like, oh well, I'm just gonna like go and stay with them because nobody on the team's going.
Yeah, I'm very excited to play this matchup. I have no experience with this matchup at all.
Well, we can get experience together. It'll be perfect. Hey Silas, what's going on, man? How are you, buddy? Why did this stream Decker bot pop up?
Oh.
That's weird. Hang on, I should have Nightbot set up to... Is Nightbot like turned off or something? Oh. I'm sorry, dude. I never put Nightbot in the channel because I'm a weeb. So yeah, you can. It should work now if you try it. I just had him join the thing. I'll have to turn the Stream Decker bot off later. But I don't know what I was playing in Standard. But all right, Providence, Ironweave, Grasp, and Snaps.
I like it all. And let me see if I put in Sinks.
You did.
I did. Wow, look at me.
Took out
another CNC for the love of God.
That's interesting.
And to take out Exude. I don't know why I put an extra.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I would play.
Let's do this then. I like it.
Yeah. Hey. Oh, God, Sambo. Okay, never mind. I was really worried. We're either gonna get dunked on or dunk on them. There's no in between if they're playing Sambo. Whenever I see like a popular hero and they're playing something I've never seen before, I just automatically assume I'm about to get dumpstered. like oh, this guy's a better player than me.
Oh man. With premeditate.
I say we block 6 here. What I would do personally is I would block with Coxa, Swarming, and Weave.
And
I
then
actually
try to save the sync for Arsenal.
Exactly. I just think that card's like the best Arsenal card in this matchup.
I was like, if you're hanging on to it, I assume that that's what we're doing. So we can go
Grasp, Swarming.
Yeah, Lightning Surge. Yeah. I was like, that seems like the obvious line, but
yeah, sometimes it's just the obvious line. That's the good one.
It's control. Are you saying that the Sandbow is like more of a controlling list? Is that what you were saying?
If we get fatigued by Azalea, I'll probably just quit.
That would be hilarious. Yeah, Zach says it's more controlling.
More controlling as in like they're gonna shoot one arrow at
I'm not sure. We're about to find out.
Let's see what we do here.
It was like, this is twice they've used the bow already. Zach, are you having fun destroying kids' dreams? I'm doing my best.
So,
all right.
What I like to do here is I would like to throw Scar for Scar, Weave Earth for 5. We can throw everything but Snatch and just throw a Snatch at them.
So you're saying just throw everything and then play the sync below?
Yeah, and then just throw a Snatch at them, and then
okay,
make them decide how to block, and then we are technically up by 12 points of value.
I was like, yeah, we're up 8 points right now. I was like, so and throwing the Snatch on here is worth at least. I mean,
it's a lot.
Yeah, I was like, it's worth an Arsenal here.
Ooh. Nice Arsenal.
I was like, and that's a good draw.
And that's a great hand.
Is it?
Yeah, dude, this hand's insane. It's just like beat face central.
So I love that Give and Take blocks 3.
That card is pretty good.
Deadeye.
I love the errata to make it better against fatigue.
Yeah, dude, when you sent me that was awesome.
What's the on hit of this one? Is this the inertia one?
Yes. Inertia is the discard all cards in Arsenal or whatever.
Yeah, so we have a chance of throwing back. So worst come down to worst, we can throw back 2 2s.
So it's 4, 4, 7, 10, 12 with the thorn, if I'm counting right. I was like,
best case is 16.
4, 8, 11, 14, 16. Yeah, you do that math a lot faster than I do. So we're taking 12 to throw 16, or at least 12.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
I was like, when we already have the life lead.
Yeah, that's exactly the way I'm thinking of it. It's like...
It's probably why you win more games than me.
Yeah, math. Plus that blocking's for chumps.
I do like that Briar. I know you said you played Magic. I don't know like how much you played Magic, or if it was like a casual thing for you.
A lot. I was a big tournament grinder.
Okay, so I was the same way. So I'm sure that we played Magic against each other before, but I always laugh. Like when I think of playing Briar, I always think, yeah, mass for blockers. Like,
oh yeah, it's really fun to do because in Magic, I'm actually a control player. I'm a big like.
Honestly, that doesn't surprise me at all. Like, it does not surprise me.
Let's go.
Never didn't have it.
And then we have a 4 block on top too.
Yep.
Let's go. Yes.
This has been insane.
What are you talking about, man? These are just average gains of Briar.
Yeah, you keep saying that, and I keep telling you that nothing I play does this.
Yeah, this is the fun part of the deck.
Well, if we just play a bunch of fun parts of the deck all night, that's awesome.
We just have a really good blocking hand.
I was like, we can just block 8 here and then just like put channel in play.
See, like, I guess this is like the difference because like I'm a greedy player and I'm just like, well, we do have a Crown of Providence for an attack. We can get rid of one of these. So my instant thought here is to throw a come to fight and a crown of providence, and get rid of the other come to fight and just hope for an attack. Like that's my like.
Let's do it then. I'm in for
Yeah.
it. If it's your instinct, I'm in.
Oh, that's fine too. We can
I
arsenal
was
that.
like, you just arsenal that, right?
Yeah. Oh, he's using the tunic.
Like, I guess, or if he throws something big, this does block for 3.
Oh, that.
So they just get to look at the top 2 cards. They get to like Fate Seal with 2 cards.
Yeah. See, and this is the fun part of Briars. We have to figure out what to do. If they're coming in for just 5, I would just take 5 and.
I was like, yeah, like we're still up 11 points and we're putting our most explosive card into play.
Yeah, I'm happy with this. The only card I would be worried about is Red in the Ledger. And this is a great
I
hand.
mean, yeah, Red in the Ledger is very scary.
Yeah, so we can block 6 if they don't. So if they don't have it dominated. So okay, yeah, I'm happy. Oh, knock the death whistle. No, stop it, you.
That's tough.
I think Autumn's Touch, because like now our line is, because like we're guaranteed to get hit here. We're just gonna E-strike for 10. Because they have Deadeye here, so the Deadeye is gonna take either Snatch or an E-strike, and then we just throw 10 at them.
That's
And we'll
fair.
still, yeah,
Yeah, and then we get to keep the E strike here.
yeah.
And I mean, this still puts a lot of pressure on them because if they don't block it,
Yeah, our deck blocks really well.
he discards a card. Yeah, I think that's what Taylor was talking about off of the Deadeye here.
Yeah, because we had 2 E-strikes, it was guaranteed that we have E-strike for the 10.
Right.
Which is really dope.
This
Well, this
hand's
hand's really good because of Iron Weave.
so we go Nimblism, Coax, Snap, Rabble,
Yeah.
pop Ironweave, Command and Conquer, and we can block
Yeah.
with a Command and Conquer.
That's exactly 100% the line I was looking at. So
Perfect.
We
We also just get to
to
block with Ironweave too, like because we
Yep.
know we're going to use it.
Yeah, I mean that's exactly what I'm looking at here too.
This is crazy.
Yeah. So unless they can throw a 21 dominate, I'm feeling pretty confident. But no one Azalea. They might be able to throw something out their butt. Whee! Man, they're really thinking about how to get that 21. It's terrifying. Oh no, it's 1 non-attack and 1 attack. Actually, we can still. Oh, we're 1 short.
I was like, well, we can get 6 here.
Yeah, we can get 6, so we can take 1. But then we want to think about this. Okay, so
When this hits, and then you can't play. So it's an attack and a non-attack. So
yes. I think the line here would be block with CNC, and then go Nimblism, Coax a Commotion. And also throw your armor in there, just because. Yeah. Keep us at a healthy life total, and then we're gonna throw 7 back at them, which forces the block out of their hand.
it's like we just strip a card this way.
Yeah. And if they don't fully block, I mean, which would still be pretty good, could we get Embodiment of Earth? And then we put Ravenous Rabble in Arsenal because we might want to block with
The Command and Conquer. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Rabble's like almost guaranteed. It's like it's guaranteed go again.
Yeah, I completely agree.
With Crow's Nest, it seems like Sandy Bow is so much worse than Death Dealer. And Zach immediately said it is.
I don't understand playing sand. So we are at 14. They have 3 cards. I would just do no modes.
I was like, the only thing I would consider here is Quicken Token, but that also gives them some benefit.
Yeah.
So I was like, I was going to defer to you on this one.
Yeah.
Oh, the Sink Below is awesome. Has +3 and you reload.
Yeah, it's a good hand. Oh, he decided not to reload because he wants to use the bow.
What does
Yeah.
the bow even do? Put an aim counter on it?
Wow, chat
What?
line.
What happened?
What happened is he was playing Azalea. We can go to the next game.
All right, that was interesting. He just did nothing. So just to kind of talk about it here for a second. Nope. I know my opponent left. So the lot, it was probably more than likely like the basic line here was going to be block with sink below unless it was like a relevant on hit, and then we can throw rabble, E-strike, go again into command and conquer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So the one thing I've noticed, and like when we were talking about the gameplay, is I don't think you value snaps. Whenever you have channel out, or you think that you get more, if you can do more than just a Rosetta swing off of snaps, I think you instantly take it. People love to wait as long as they can, and sometimes they never get a chance to use them. I'm a firm believer that if you can look at your hand and you go, well, I can activate snaps, do this, draw a card, and then have maybe an extra one. Oh, this is a great match for us. Sweet.
So no, I completely agree with you. Because I have played Fi a bunch of times where I have just been playing, and at the end of the game, I have snaps that I've never used, and I was like, wow, that would have been like I should have used that to get more value. And so yeah. All right, so we have 62 cards. Is that intentional?
Yes, because people used to try to fatigue me with Titan's Fist and Rampart.
Okay.
So I actually like 62 into Bravo.
I assume we want to go second here.
No, I always go first because they can just dominate me, Spinal, and then there's nothing I can do.
Okay, fair enough. That makes sense.
And depending on how much AB they have, some Bravos play 0, some play. If there's a way that this is a great hand because what we can do is we can force 2 damage, but with Rosetta and then Arsenal Scar for Scar. So we can go like Nimblism, Give and Take, Rosetta. That guarantees them at 38.
Well, this is cool because if they block it, we just get to put the nimblism back on top.
Yeah, so it's kind of awkward. I kind of like that. Especially with knowledge that we're going to have a Scar for Scar.
And then we just get to throw the Rosetta Thorn here.
Yeah.
Interesting that they have no AB. Also interesting that they're playing Skullcap.
Yeah, that's a little unusual, but...
I was like, I don't see that very regularly. Why not Rabble into Thorn? If you're talking about at the end of the last game, then, I mean, that was probably also a very suitable line. I feel like there were a couple things we could have done that would have won us the game from there. He must not have had an arrow or something. Yeah, that's the only thing I can come up with is that he just, like, whiffed on an arrow at the end of the game.
Say what?
All right. Wow,
So
pitching 3 reds. What is that?
I am
Choke slam.
Choke slam. Spinal. You want to keep track of pummel, spinals, crushes, and choke slams.
Okay.
And CNCs, but the first CNC is blanked
Because of Crown, yeah.
So I'm looking at his hand and I'm thinking, what cards am I going to use and how am I going to use them? So first thing I'm noticing is that I probably want to take this, but I also want to probably throw my Exude Confidence at them.
I was like, I want to take some damage so that I can turn the Scar on.
Exactly, yeah. So I'm probably going to want to throw the Exude and go Scar for 7, Natch, and then Arsenal the CNC. That's what my first line is.
So you want to block with the Exude here?
Yeah, it's a dead card, so you might as well just get 2 value out of it.
Okay.
Because I expect them to block the Snatch. Like, that's...
No, that's fair. I mean, they'll probably use equipment or something like that. 3-0 in 40 minutes because they don't have families anymore. Yeah, Ben, you've missed it, dude. This has been a wild night. We won our first game on turn 3 and our second game on turn 4. It's been a very quick evening compared to the decks I normally play.
That's why I'm here.
Oh.
Okay, and then we throw the Snatch for 4.
So if he says no blocks here, are we throwing snaps?
Ooh, no, because the snaps don't even represent 4 value, they only represent 2. Because we haven't played. Oh, yeah, never mind. Yeah. Nah, I still wouldn't even.
You wouldn't do it here? Anyway?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah, I like Channel Mount heroic turns. Now this is a weird dilemma. Are you a gambling man?
I mean, depends on what you mean by gambling, but I do like the idea of... Of what?
of Tome of Harvest your CNC away?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I like the idea of doing something like that, but I'm also wondering if I should play the Sink Below here. But it puts me down one more card, and I know that Tome of Harvest can be a very big turn.
I would play Tome. I would play the Sink on the
Putting
next
one of the
attack.
Tome.
Yeah, but I would do next attack because he could have a choke slam.
That's true.
He could have a choke slam in Arsenal. Okay, yeah, I would still use it here and put one of the tones back and just see what happens. Spins the wheel. Oh, well, that makes it a lot better to play tone.
I was like, this makes it better.
Yeah. Interesting.
Huh.
I personally here would like Come to Fight, Nimblism, Lightning Surge for 9, and then Rosetta for 2 and 2.
And then Arsenal, nothing.
Yeah, because Force of Nature, don't play Force of Nature unless it's broken. That's like my basic rule whenever I pick a card up.
So it's really funny that you say that because I was on Twitter doing something, like I was just like fumbling around one day, and I saw where Tark Patel had tweeted, and this was right after he top aided. Was it Indianapolis? He top aided with Briar. He said I'm watching a lot of gameplay, and I think people have a very common misconception that if Force of Nature isn't broken, you're not playing. Like it blocks 4 is basically what he said.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Oh god, dude, this guy's playing red. Oh, dude, this guy was looking for Fi. This dude was looking for Fi. I haven't seen Fi in the queues in a long time, actually.
Dude, honestly, Fi's like kind of like fallen off. I made a premeditate list just to test it, just to see if it was any good, to see if I could like make it work. But I haven't really had any like results with that. Ugh.
So we can block 6, 7, 8. I'm just like looking at like the possible lines here. Of course, I'm gonna be like in my mind, I'm definitely gonna. What I would like to do here is to block 9 and just throw a Lightning Surge at them for 4.
Okay, so take 2 and then throw 4.
Yeah, and that way you actually win that cycle.
That's fair. It puts us up points.
I mean, we're already ahead on life.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if we're ahead and we continue to like gain value over the course of the game, like we'll inevitably win.
Yeah.
Honestly, Icelander taught me that more than any other hero.
Yeah. Embodiment of Earth is a broken mechanic. Let's go. Oh, look at that 4 block.
Am I blocking 7 with the Command and Conquer and the Force, and then just going 5 draw card?
I would go 7. Embodiment of Earth is a broken mechanic.
Fair enough. I like it. Man, I had no idea this was such a good matchup for Briar.
Oh yeah. This is Bravo's worst matchup.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, yeah, in testing, this has been like my nightmare matchup. Hey, we got another 4 block. Oh, we got 2 4 blocks. What?
This is crazy.
I don't mind just blocking 4 here, going in with Snatch and arsoning Bramble. That's like my number 1 line here, because like we're keeping life parity. I mean, kind of struggling.
So you said block 4. Did you mean block 8? Like block with both my cards here?
Yeah, and then throws Snatch and then Arsenal Bramble.
Blocking 8 off 2 cards is insane.
Come to Fight's a good card.
Come to Fight is originally from Welcome to Wraith or something, or Arcane. It says it right there. But it got reprinted in this set. I did not know that. I found that very interesting.
Yeah. Let's go. Oh, yes. Give me the blue unmovable on my Snatch. Hey, this is a really good hand.
This hand is insane. Am I just taking 6 here?
6. Yeah.
I was like...
Yeah. And then we look him in the eyes and we apologize.
So, Bramble Spark from Arsenal, Fuse. Play the CMH, throw Lightning Surge, Arsenal the Bramble Spark.
Perfect. That's exactly what I was going to say.
Wow.
But, oof. He said oof.
So
and we automatically get Embodiment of Lightning. I mean Earth, which is cool.
Odd question: is Bramble Spark worth me pitching for Rosetta Thorn here? Because it's worth 4 damage either way, either in my arsenal or if I pitch it now.
But if it's in your arsenal, it can also help you make an embodiment of lightning next turn, which
That-
can unclonk the hand.
That is true.
Yeah.
Good point. Oh man, I have like all the bots turned on. Good lord. I'm gonna have to fix that after the stream. I didn't even know I had the Stream Decker bot turned on. Dude, I haven't streamed Magic in so long. Like,
Dang, you gotta get me on that stream.
I pretty much stopped streaming Magic when I started playing Flesh and Blood.
It's a good game. Like after I play Magic after playing Flesh and Blood, it's just like the game feels so RNG based.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so let's view here. So I do not hate the line of blocking with Grasp and Think Below, Bramble, Coxa, Snaps, Exude. That's like my first thing that like pops out to me.
Well, let's do it then.
Yeah, because that's a lot of value.
We'll just keep our hand here.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, because we can fuse the Bramble Spark, which is great.
Yeah. And then Coxa comes in for 10.
Well, and if this hits, we just get to make a Quicken token, so our Exude has go again, and then we get to make a Rune Chant and throw Rosetta Thorn.
Always draw a card too, because the possibility of drawing another attack.
Oh, that's true. Draw a card with
Yeah.
CMH out is insane.
Let's do this.
Are they just gonna let us have this?
Quicken, draw a card. Come on, Storming Gloomveil. Oh, why yes, I would like to send 7 more at you. Scar for Scar, then we can do Exude Confidence for 9. Scar for 7, Exude for 9. Sheesh.
That is insane.
And we still have
Good lord.
4 block up. Yes.
Yeah, everybody's getting their commands twice because I have Nightbot and Stream Elements going in Twitch for some reason.
Activate that Exude.
I was like, man, they're just like, they have no cards in hand.
Okay,
well.
so this is a more interesting line. So we can go E-Strike, go again, Snatch, which I think putting the other E-Strike on bottom, or we can go E-Strike for 5, E-Strike for 7, which is also a really good line, and I think that might be a better line, thinking about it.
So you think double E-Strike is better than arsenaling the channel mount here?
Yeah, because the channel mount is not going to get any value because we're towards the end of the game anyway.
Okay.
So I think that throwing 12 at them is probably better because that's.
Well, I was like, it requires at least a card in both pieces of their equipment or 2 cards. So
Yeah, I'm trying to think if they do block this with like 1 card from hand. Yeah, perfect. I actually like Snatch better now because it's forcing an embodiment of Earth and allows you to arsenal a card. So I think I like Snatch.
all right, I like that.
If they didn't block, I think I like E-Strike for 7.
Well, I was like, if they have equipment like that, they can just throw in some of the Snatch. It's completely different.
Yeah. I don't think it matters. Which card are you more willing to lose?
I would be more willing to lose the Exude, I think, because I just E-Strike's a very good card in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, that's what I meant by what are you willing to.
I mean, you did say it.
Providence. I would just say Providence. Put the E-Strike. Actually.
Should I throw Iron Weave too in case I crack it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not a big deal. We're late in the game. I think we get rid of Exude. Okay.
Oh. Get rid of Exude?
Yeah, but it's not a big deal now. It's not.
So,
locked up.
Why would you not take the 5th card off of the value from the Crown of Providence on the Commander Conqueror?
I wasn't even thinking about the CNC. Sorry, that's my fault.
That's no, you're good. I just didn't know if there was something I was missing or
No, I'm just a bad player.
Oh no, a blue. That's the worst. Snatch with all equipment on the chain? Oh yeah, it's insane.
Yeah. Then I'd like Rabble here and then and then Rosetta and then Arsenal to Exude. Because he doesn't have AB.
I mean, if he wants to pitch a blue to my Rosetta Thorn here for Skullcap, cool.
Yeah. That's a little wild.
I was like, your card you're pitching is like the same value as like.
He technically like has to block this, or he just dies to grasp. Sheesh. Well, he still dies. Just yeah. I would just take it all because you can go burdens, weave, exude, pitch to grasp, Rosetta. So you just take 4 here.
That's true.
He's guaranteed.
I can throw the
And then-
Gloomveld too somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
So much value. So much value.
If you blocks 4, you can be really cheeky if you want to, and
And
block
pump.
and and pump, and then. But I don't like. Oh, don't tell me he's gonna do it like this. Not like this. Pump it.
Really?
Yeah, because if you pump it, you make an embodiment of Earth. If he somehow has a, I don't. Does he have a sink?
He can't sink.
Oh. Well, that's even.
Or I guess he
tougher.
can Spinal Crush. I mean, it still doesn't
Yeah.
matter here. I'm just popping Iron Weave, activating Grasp, and then pitching this for Thorn to kill him.
Yeah. That's what I do. Yeah. Sheesh.
I don't even have to do that, do I? I could just throw the Gloomveil and then Iron Weave.
Yeah, but this is a lot cooler.
This is a lot cooler. Oh, man.
14.2.
Gosh.
Over
See?
11 turns, by the way.
Yeah, no, I know. Like, that's the cool thing is, like, when the number was, like, really high our second game or whatever, I was like, oh, okay, well, yeah, we played, like, 3 insanely good turns. Like, who cares? But, like, over the course of 11 turns, when you're still averaging, like, 14, that's, like, really high.
Yeah. We don't want to. Is it the same guy? I don't know. It's not. The last guy was Upstart Goblin.
I was like, no, I was like, the last guy was a Yu-Gi-Oh card or something.
Yeah. A really good Yu-Gi-Oh card at that, sir.
It is.
Yeah.
Magic did teach me that virtually anything that says draw a card for free is bonkers.
Write that down. Write that down. Oh gosh, his card advantage. It's Pierre's team.
Isn't card advantage the guys from South Carolina, like Tyler Broughton and them?
Yeah.
I don't know Pierre, but
Pierre's the local around here that I talk to a lot.
oh, okay. Am I just pitching Tome to make a rune chant and then arsenaling Sync here?
Yeah, that's 100% the line. Looking at we don't want him to filter since we can't guarantee damage. This hand sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Please hammer us, so we can just take some damage and so we can have some scarf.
I was like, that'll be double scar, and then we can go E-Strike for 7.
I love that line.
I mean,
if the on hit isn't relevant, I would actually almost advise taking the damage.
sometimes Bravo just does nothing, so maybe we'll. Oh wow.
I think we take this.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
Sucker. Sucker. No, that's okay.
I was like, does that even matter?
No, it doesn't.
It's
We
like
can do more damage than
I was
that.
like, we're still gonna have a Sync below at our arsenal.
So the most critical thing in the Bravo matchup is the embodiment of Earth. That's the most relevant thing.
I mean, I'm pretty sure, like you said, like at least 2 or 3 times last game, embodiment of Earth is a heck of a card or a heck of an ability or something like that.
It'll come up a lot in this matchup. We have a really good Bravo player on the team, Lucas.
Yeah, I played against him at Charlotte, I think, when I was playing Icelander.
Yeah, he's a good player. Wow, that is one big rebel. Let's go.
Yes, I was like, and we hit the red. Let's go. And it's give and take, which is like an insanely good card.
Oh god,
The fact
he
that-
staunches us.
The fact that give and take is just like the fact that give and take is 3 block is so good. I assume after the rabble, we're just gonna go grasp into Thorn.
Yeah, no doubt.
Briar's also like insanely good because she gets so much equipment to block with.
Yeah, they do have the fridge.
If only you could play Husk. Imagine.
That's coming in July, sir. My chain's coming.
I'm curious to know like what. Now this reeks of a pummel.
Yeah, so my initial thought here is we're gonna like what I would do is throw Grasp, come to fight, Autumn's Touch for 8. Let them pummel us, and then we sink below the pummel. We come in with Exude Confidence for 4, and then we Arsenal the Lightning Surge.
So you said grasp, give and take,
And Autumn's Touch.
and Autumn's Touch for 8, and then
Yeah, we go okay, yeah, and then they go.
and then we can,
pummel.
and so now we're gonna play the sink below.
Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna keep my cards because I'm gonna throw the Exude and then Arsenal the Autumn's Touch or the Lightning Surge here.
Yeah, so that way if they have a sink in Arsenal, it totally blanks it because they'll have to block with their equipment.
Wow.
To Exude's ability.
Gosh, Briar blocks so well.
Yes.
Like it's almost
Hard target.
obnoxious.
Yes, it is.
Why pummel there? I assume he thought he was gonna get through. Seems wrong to pummel the chokeslam there. I mean,
I agree.
I was like,
But
it clearly didn't work out for him, but he probably thought he was gonna get through.
there's another pummel here, but we'll be even with his life total, so I would just take the 10.
I was like,
Actually, hold on. Actually, I kind of like just throwing the Force of Nature here for a 4 block. So we go down to 24. Our turn will be Nimblism, Lightning Surge. And then, depending on if the Lightning Surge hits, we'll go Swarming Gloom Veil, activate Iron Weave, CNC.
or
if it doesn't hit,
we
we
get
Arsenal
the
the Swarming Gloom Veil.
okay.
Yeah, because that way. No, dude, he took that much damage to play a blue pummel. What?
Who knows? Who knows?
So the Swarming Gloom Veil is going to depend on if this hits or not. Actually, I don't even mind just arsenaling no matter what. The more I'm thinking about it, because it unbricks the next hand. So I think that's probably the play, is to just play
So
CNC
like,
here.
I was like, just play the CNC kind of regardless here, and then just Arsenal the Gloomville.
Yeah, but he made our decision for us, which is even more convenient by blocking out. Sad that we lost 1 point of value for not blocking with it, but it is what it is. That was more of a last turn fault.
I mean, yeah, I was like, that's like, I should have probably blocked there regardless.
It's fine though. Good hand. I don't mind sinking here, and then if I were to sink, I would think I would try to put back.
My first thought's the give and take. Keep Rabble,
Yeah.
Gloomville.
I agree. Yeah.
I was like, that's like my initial thoughts though.
Yeah. Can I see our graveyard before we do this?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. It's definitely give and take because there's no elemental cards. That's great.
This feels insanely good right here.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we're just gonna play it for the Rabble, and then
depending on if it hits or not, we play Swarming.
right.
That's our, yeah.
Oh, and we hit the red. Let's go. Value Town.
I'll be very surprised if he blocks 2 cards in equipment here, but
Appears he's not going to block at all. Maybe he's got a Staunch. No.
that's,
So now we're just going to come in for 3 go again.
yeah, and then end it with the
How do you ever lose with this deck?
ice.
I was like, I said that a little ironically because I've beat a lot of Briars playing Icelander.
Yeah, it's definitely ice. LOL. Actually, I don't mind just blocking everything but the Lightning Surge here.
And arsenaling it.
And just arsenaling it and just accepting that he had a good turn. But he also took like 40 damage to do that.
I was like, yeah, but even after that, we're still up 13.
Yeah, this is... Damn, that's a good ass hand. Oh, timed for Providence. Oh, why you do... Actually... So, he had a 4-card hand, and he didn't get to manipulate it in any way by blocking. Can I see his graveyard?
His? Yeah, we've seen. He
Yeah.
pitched a red pummel, played 2 red pummels.
Oh,
Or no, that
man.
was last game. He pitched a red pummel. The Bravo pitched a red pummel. That was last
Yeah.
game. So there's
He'll
one
be
red
able-
pummel and 2 blue pummels left.
Yeah, since he didn't have any manipulation, this might just be the best play he has with his 4-card hand, which is very possible. But he also did, well, he pitched Rouse the Ancients, which means his hand probably wasn't the best. So the possible lines that we can do here are we can play around blue pummel.
Yep,
We can play around CNC altogether with crown, but we have an off chance of bricking.
that would be bad.
Yeah, which is definitely not a line I'm looking for. So I don't hate burdens, grasp, and weave earth for 6. And then if he's got it, he's got it. If he doesn't, he doesn't. I think we just kind of have to play the numbers here because like didn't represent pummel at all because of
You
how
said
he-
burdens, weave earth,
and grasp.
just to block out for 6 and just hope he doesn't have it.
Yeah, that's my first instinct here. Because if he doesn't have it, we can blow him out of the water. If he does, we just get to do it next turn. Perfect.
Nice. You love to see it. It's gonna be a
Yeah, so this is gonna be a good turn.
yeah. This is sweet. Hey, what's going on, Smurf? You can't play this hero. It just doesn't click. Well, it's never clicked for me before, but now Taylor's showing me how to play it. Smurf said,
Kevin.
I was like, Smurf says hi. I was like, I think you know his actual name.
I do. I tune into his streams and watch him destroy on Icelander.
I watch his streams pretty regularly too. He was somebody I started watching when I started playing Icelander at first, like try and learn more lines and things like that.
He's a good Icelander player. He keeps beating me. It's not very nice. He beat Aaron at the
No, I just conceded. Cool.
yeah 15/8. That's disgusting.
15/8? What?
We have 15 value over 8 turns.
Oh, you were looking. Oh, yeah.
That's a big number.
I mean, maybe we'll play against Elsa one time tonight and we'll see what bad matchups look like.
Yeah.
What have we played Bravo twice now?
Yeah. Yeah. It's a rough matchup.
Ah.
Man, deck's feeling good.
It does feel very good tonight, honestly.
Yeah. So what? We've beat Azalea, 2 Bravos. I forgot what else we beat.
Let's see. We played against Kano and Katsu were the other.
Yeah, so 5-0 today. That's pretty hot.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
So, what's the Dromai matchup like? And I asked that because the other night when I played it, I always hear people say it's very favored, but the other night when I played it, it just felt very awkward.
I think it's favored, but like I think people over exaggerate the matchup a lot. Like a lot of people always go like, "Oh, it's definitely Briar favored at 70-30." I'm like, it's like 55-45 depending on the skill of the Dromai, because I think Dromai is probably the second or third hardest deck to play in competitive Flesh and Blood.
That's fair.
Yeah, I think that deck is very skill intensive and takes a lot of practice, a lot more practice than people give it credit for, and I think the deck is good because its matchup spread is so crazy, much like Prism and just Illusionist. First things we're going to look at, they have AB2, so they can block that.
I was like, it is kind of neat that they have their like AB just kind of like built in. So, Dromai bad, yuck.
Dromai good. Sorry.
Oh, I think Zach's just trying to be funny. That's your Zach, actually.
Yeah,
All
well,
right, going to play some Fab. Have fun. Thanks, man. Enjoy it. I appreciate you coming by and hanging out.
So first thing I want to view here, we can. I don't know, man. This is a
So,
tough hand.
so if we go Bramble Spark, fuse with Tome, play Give and Take. They pitch a card to the Arcane,
Yeah.
and if they pitch a blue, then they can block our Rosetta Thorn. They give us 2 cards on the Give and Take. More than likely, we put Bramble Spark back on top, and then when we throw Rosetta Thorn, They use their other 2 resources to AB the arcane, and then they block with their last card. We leak no damage, and we have a snatch in arsenal.
Or a cheekier play here would actually be throw the snatch instead of Rosetta and guarantee an embodiment of Earth.
So do everything I said beforehand, but just throw the snatch at the end.
Yeah, let's play that play, because if they give us Perch Grapplers this early, that's insane. And we also get to Arsenal the Bramble. But like, let's see if they take the. They should not take the Arcane. I'll be surprised if they do.
I was like, I can't imagine they will.
I will say that give and take turn 0 has been felt very good. It's super awkward. Let's go. Yeah, now we throw that snatch. And then hopefully we end our turn with a Bramble in Arsenal. We should have made a rune.
I was like, I wasn't thinking about that. Yeah, I was like, I'm playing casual queue, so I don't care to do stuff like this.
Yeah.
When I'm playing competitive queue, I never take stuff.
Oh my god, they're giving us perch.
What?
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
No way.
I have to say, I just was not ready for that. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I
yeah.
think everybody's kind of blown away that they gave us that on turn 0.
I'm completely okay with a red ledger here. Because then we can just block with Earthwar Surge, come in for 7 Arsenal Bramble.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
So that works out.
Damn, E-Strike. Oh, what are you doing? Why would you? I don't care about Remorseless.
Interesting.
So
if we take 11, we have 4,
8, 12, 13. So we can represent 13, but we take 2 from it. No, sorry, we take 2 from it. So
well, we take 3, don't we?
1, 2.
So it's play Bramble.
because-
It's every time you play an action, right?
Action card.
Oh, it's action card. Gotcha.
Yes,
So that's why it's only 2.
13.
So we're taking 11 to throw 13 when we're up 1.
Yeah, I like that play.
I have to say that's one thing that I love about Flesh and Blood is that it's like all numbers. Like you can just sit and go, is this worth it or is it not worth it? Peach Cobblers on turn 0. I remember when they were talking about the Peach Cobblers at like Nationals or whatever it was.
Yeah.
So
Take 1 set face.
put Exude on the bottom.
I was thinking. Actually. Oh, let me
So
think here.
I was like, so now I'm thinking, like, is it worth to take 1 more and throw? Like, I mean,
I think that's worth it actually.
because my original line was to put Exude on the bottom, activate Grasp with the blue, and then Thorn them.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Hold on. Actually, because we have the Bramble, I think that is the correct line to put the Exude on bottom and have go again. I think that is correct. If it was any other Nimblism, I would have actually took the Exude. Sweet.
You would have kept the Exude if it was any other Nimblism.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Any other like +3 that didn't make Arcane that gives us an embodiment of Earth. Because like a regular Nimblism, they could just blocked out.
Okay.
Block 4. Okay, yeah, that's a good hand. Block in hand.
I was like looking at this. It seems like a blocking hand.
Yeah. And then a snatch. My first instinct here is to go Tome and Force to prevent the reload.
Yep.
And then we can throw Snatch and Arsenal the Weave Earth for half an embodiment of Earth. I mean the Weave Earth for half an embodiment of Lightning.
Okay. Well,
why yes, we would love to have an E-Strike.
choose a card for my discard? Wait, what? Oh, they played Codex.
Yeah.
Puts an attack action card from the graveyard. So we're going to put E-Strike in our arsenal, discard the Weave Earth.
Yeah, that's what I would do. And then if they're just going to shoot Bolton Shot at us, that's pretty good. Let me think here.
Hmm.
Ooh, this is a tough one. Uh, really tough one. And they make a ponder token. Broken.
It's a pretty good turn.
Yeah, I just gotta think about what's worth. So they don't have any block though.
So if I go to 19 and throw 7, that's obviously my best play.
I think your best play is actually throw snatch, then snaps, and then throw 6 from E-Strike, because E-Strike will have -1 from the token. So you can throw 10 that way. I'm trying to think through all the lines.
I mean,
I don't. This is a toughie.
I don't know. This feels really awkward.
Yeah, damn, that Codex card is really good.
Yeah.
Especially because they make a ponder token, which makes it even more awkward.
Right. I was like, and that's the thing that kills me.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can't even full block it out.
Yeah, I was like, we're one short of being able to block everything here.
I think we have to take it because we can't block 2 off of a snatch. I think we just throw a snatch for 4 and hope it hits.
I
Fly.
mean, if it does hit, awesome.
Oh, I know who this is. Oh crap. Yeah,
You do?
Yeah, this is the Battle Hardened Winder, Pokey Monkey or something. I see his posts all the time.
I don't know who that is. The Battle Hardened winner at.
Let me think. He was playing the really crazy Azalea list.
Blowout.
Yeah. He was playing the really crazy Oldham list with like yellow pummels.
Oh yeah.
Pretty sure it's him.
Well, so much for getting 2 cards, and we wasted the Snapdragons. It's unfortunate.
Yep. I wasn't expecting them to play D-Rex and so.
Neither was I.
That's wild. Good player, so it's okay.
Am I lagging? Is it me?
Yeah, you might have to refresh. Oh no, claim victory. No, I was kidding. Claim it. Yeah. This hand makes me visibly sweat.
Makes you.
I don't want. I don't want to block. I don't want to block. I don't want to block. Okay, so this is a bigger decision here. We can technically block 8 and then come in for 10 to get back into close to parity, but they also get a whole turn if we do that line. So I actually do not hate using Crown of Providence here to look for a second attack. I would just block with Crown of Providence, putting back Come to Fight.
Okay.
Personally.
So we're taking 6, and we're just going to try to have a massive turn.
Yeah, I mean that's how I'm starting to think that we have to win this matchup.
Okay.
If we can draw CNC off the top, that would be like the turn. That's okay. That's still a big number. And then we get to Arsenal half an embodiment. Oh, actually, we can even prevent the blood rot.
I was like, we can just block the blood right here with the.
Oh my god, it's AB. Oh, wait, it's 2 arcane, but we have to AB 3. Ugh. Yeah, I think we just throw a big number. Oh, actually, I love the idea of nimblism, make an embodiment of lightning, E-strike, draw a card, and then hope to God it's a CNC. That's just gonna be like half my lines is just hope it's CNC. That's okay. I think we just throw it this turn.
Okay.
We just need a threaten, man.
So we throw 7 here. My opponent goes to 10.
Yeah. Because like if they go like a red in the ledger line here, right? We wouldn't even have a chance to play the lightning surge if we have another better attack in our hand. So there's great hand. If we can somehow survive.
So Bramble, Fuse, Autumn's Touch.
Yeah.
What are you playing? E-Strike from there?
Bramble Fused. E-Strike putting the Autumn's Touch on the bottom. Go again. Swarming Gloomveil, popping Ironweave for Rosetta.
Yep.
Oh, everything I said came exactly into fruition.
Oh, that sucks.
Well, it's good that we played Lightning Surge last turn because that was the right play then.
That would have been even worse. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take 6, take 5. And then we can throw 10 at them? That's not the worst. I say we block with Autumn's Touch.
and then our equipment.
Yeah, and then we throw 10, putting back. This one's a tough one. Can I see our graveyard?
Yeah.
I want to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've seen 5 attacks. We've seen 5 attack actions. Okay, so I think it's better to then put the Bramble Spark on bottom. So I think we just come in for 10.
Put the Bramble Spark on the bottom.
Yeah. It's better to have a hand with too many attacks than 0.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah. Channel Mount Heroic is a hell of a drug.
That's pretty much how I feel about Channel Lake Frigid.
You shut your pie hole right now.
I love Channel Lake Frigid.
Oh, you're a monster.
I know.
Monster. Okay. Hey, the Scar should be good here. Keek.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, sad. Well, the good thing is our Swarming Gloomveil in hand is like the best blocking card ever. Write that down. Write that down.
Okay, so we do have the Pox token.
I don't mind just blocking Swarming Gloomveil and our equip. Oh shit. Oh.
So if we block Swarming Gloomveil and we block Bramble Spark,
Yeah.
we go Scar. If they let it hit,
Swarming.
we throw Swarming, then Coax.
Yeah, I don't hate that. I just really hope they don't have another good attack in their hand.
Man, I hope they don't either.
I think we take 2. I mean, we take 4.
So they're gonna arsenal their other pump card. Not that I would know that now, but I think they're pretty inclined to take 1 here, or just take 4. Oh no! So we throw
Man.
Coax.
Yeah, and then we gain a life. Sag.
Oh man!
Please, sir. Let it hit. Give us an embodiment of. No! Why would you do that? Why would you make the correct play? Oh, wow.
Why would
Great
you
fucking
make the
hand. Holy
correct
crap.
play?
We have. The sink below might be our savior. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we're 1 from block. Ah, no!
I was like, I don't think anything's gonna save us now.
We can. Yeah, it's impossible.
Oh well.
Dude, we did 16 per turn and we lost.
Yeah, I mean,
What?
and we lost to Azalea at that.
16 and we lost? Oh. It's okay. He's a Battle-hardened winner.
I mean, nice guy. He said thanks for the game. Not something people say pretty regularly.
Especially when they beat you like that, I was saying. Like,
I
"Hey, thanks for the
mean-
game, loser." That was a great game. I'm like, yeah, sure.
You're like, yeah, whatever, man. That's cool. Thanks a lot. Nathaniel said Azalea good. It's funny that you said that because Taylor was talking about playing it this weekend, actually. So
As soon as I saw him win, I was like, you know what? Azalea is good. It's been confirmed by that guy. Thank you, Fly.
oh my gosh. I am actually playing Magic this weekend for the first time in forever.
Nerd.
Yeah, I know. They you know what Mana Traders is?
Yeah, yeah. They have the mana traders.
Uh,
We can.
yeah, I was like, so I still have my account with them. I just like I never got rid of it, and I played in their tournament or whatever and qualified for it, just like playing games, goofing around. So this is interesting. I imagine we want these 4 equipment here that we have.
Okay, so what I like to do is if I don't know a matchup, I'll keep my base 60 and play into it, and then decide from there. I don't know if Riptide's even good. It's my first time ever playing against him.
Well, let's do it. We'll figure it out then.
I've drafted a couple games now, so I assume I
Okay.
think I know how he plays. But oh my God, he has Crown of Dominion. What in Sam Hill is happening?
Scar for Scar to start the game, huh?
Well, it does have go again, so that's kind of broken.
No, I mean it's cool. Like,
I
am I
think
just
block
throwing
with-
nimblism cokes?
Yeah, just an efficient block. If it ever gives you priority.
Yeah. Anytime that starts happening, I'm just always like, okay, refresh. Like,
If he razors you here, I think we just concede. Oh Lord, let's see what he's got.
I
I'm
played
kind of
it-
interested.
I played against a Riptide the other day who was trying the whole like Icelander thing. He's playing like Wounded Bulls and like Raging Onslaught, E-Strike, stuff like that, and he was just trying to block 6 and then throw that every turn, and I was like, this is interesting.
Good old Bull Tide.
What does this one say? Frailty token. He's coming in for 7.
Son of a biscuit. Okay, so we have to give him Iron Weave and our 2 cards from hand, which
Well, this says Piercing 1.
no,
If it has a name counter on it.
Oh, we have to give him Iron Weave on turn. Oh, it's like the guy with.
That's obnoxious.
Angry. It's okay. I'm not angry anymore.
I was like, it's all right. We're gonna draw something cracked and just like run this guy over.
Gentleman heroic.
I mean, that is my favorite card to draw so far.
If there's a will, there's a Channel Man heroic on top. Damn. This hand sucks. Interesting line here, by the way, is if you play both force and burdens, and you swing lightning surge, okay, and it doesn't hit, but then you swing swarming gloomveil and it hits, you will draw a card. That's a fun one. The embodiment of Earth has a continuous effect on swarming gloomveil. So does force of nature.
Seriously.
Yeah.
So do you think
like,
it's worth doing that?
Yeah, I mean, we have nothing else to do here. I mean, I just want to put pressure. I don't want to just pass a turn, do 4 damage. It's kind of a cheeky play, but I really hope his hand of full traps, and he's like, why is this guy playing Burdens of the Past? What is this crap? Who even plays this card?
Oh man.
He has to read it? Oh, we got a reader, baby.
I was like, we have a reader.
Depending on how cheeky you want to be, you can Swarming Gloomveil for 3 here, and it will draw a card. I say we just throw Swarming and just see if he actually blocks it.
Okay.
Yeah. This is like one of those like rules that you have to know.
I was like, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know this rule. Like, this is like
Yes.
super interesting that it works that way.
Yes.
Like, and it
If I
makes
know-
sense that it's like it's checking at every turn. Like,
Yeah. So right now it looks like we're just playing it to get go again. But
I was like, and the question is, does he know that?
it's a really crappy snatch. That's the actual secret.
I mean, kind of feels like build your own snatch.
For 3. He's like, oh no, my traps aren't working this turn. I might as well take it. And then you just like, okay, Rosetta.
Give him the business. I was like, the cool thing is that if we draw, oh Lord, if we draw blue, we can just throw Thorn for 5 and then Arsenal the Surge.
Exactly. In a real tournament, I'd really wish I'd be wearing a mask right now. Just be like, hee hee hee.
Oh.
Wait, how's he playing that? Burns the pass says no defense reactions.
Well, it says defense reactions that are
with the same graveyard, yeah.
Yeah.
My bad. I suck this game. No.
Well, this is pretty good.
Damn, Riptide's broken. Confirmed. But,
Our opponent's clearly playing the superior deck here.
oh my god, what are we doing playing Briar? Crap. I'm sorry I made you sit through this session. Holy smoke arenos. There is nothing in his deck that will make me tell you to block.
I was like, are we ever blocking right here?
Literally, you can put on auto pass and just walk away until the end of the
Oh my gosh.
You can go take
I
a
mean, this
nap.
seems like what dreams are made of. Like the Force Fuse CMH. Like, that's insane.
But the thing is, we're not even
Into
playing Force
Exude.
next turn. We're not playing Force next turn.
What?
Arsenal it.
Really?
Yeah, because we get more value that way. We get more attacks for it to be seen.
Okay.
Yeah, so the idea is we're going to play Channel, Exude, Arsenal Force, and then draw 2 attacks, and then we're going to have 2 7-attack snatches.
I like it.
And he just passed turn.
Wow, we just took a 0 for 5 and he passed?
Don't play Riptide. Jesus Christ, what was that?
Oh, man.
Exude's really good in this matchup, incidentally. Concede, concede, concede. Damn it. They never concede.
I was like, does that happen? Do you just play CMH and people just concede?
On turn 1 all the time. All the time. There's like, whatever.
Are you serious?
Yeah, yeah. What the? Yeah, dude.
I always like take my chances. I'm like, you know what? You might break.
And then they go, okay, Force of Nature. You're like, oh, I can see whatever you got me. That's cool, I guess.
I mean, I honestly wonder if he's just staring at this card going, seriously?
I'm looking at the card thinking seriously. Damn, that is a good card. Damn, she is hot. How do I ever beat this?
Exude Confidence is extremely good.
Oh, I thought you were going to say hot there too. I was like, oh yeah.
No.
Yeah. Oh.
No.
Whoa. She's not your type. I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
Listen,
man.
my type is sitting in the other room right now playing Fortnite, I imagine.
Mine's playing Skyrim in my living room, and that's okay.
That's awesome.
She's not going to watch the stream back on the VOD. If she does, I'll just be in the doghouse for a couple of days. That's fine.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And then we send this guy to the Shadow Realm.
Dude, getting to go into next turn with CMH, Force of Nature, is like...
And then we send this guy to the Shadow Realm.
Oh my gosh, that's insane. To the mines.
Coaxa Commotion is going to be a disgusting card here.
So are we just playing Force Fusing and then playing the Weave Earth for the Lightning token and then throwing Coax?
What I prefer here would be Force Fused. Actually, that's not a bad line. But I would actually just make a Rune Chant, then swing Swarming, let them block with cards, then throw the Coaxa. So it's a little bit more awkward.
Okay. I mean, I assume we're taking 6 here.
Look at this fool. He did all that work for a 6 power? Oh, poor fella. He doesn't even know. Man, I would love to draw Ravenous.
Oh, and it's for 2. Get wrecked. What is Falcon Wing?
You can start trash talking if you want as Briar. People like expect Briars to trash talk, so it's completely fine.
Oh,
Just like
nice.
yeah, so you just put LOL in the chat if you're Will the Blue, just stuff like that. You know, just get them going. What? What did the guy just say?
It's so toxic. I love it.
Oh, you know what? I would take it.
Just take 4.
Yeah, I would look him in the eyes and be like, yeah, it's good. It's like, yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Okay. He goes, are you sure? And you go, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, I'm sure.
What's even more toxic, if the more I look at this hand, the more I'm just like, you can do some dirty things with this hand.
This hand seems absolutely insane.
Yeah,
Like,
this
because
hand
if
is
worst comes to worst, we can always like use like Iron Weave to like throw Command and Conquer at the end of the turn or something crazy.
yeah, this hand is dirty. I actually think that we throw Coaxa first, but before we
Okay.
play and use snaps, no matter if he blocks, doesn't block, doesn't matter.
Okay. I'm down for that.
Because then what we could do, if it does hit, we can make a quicken, activate Iron Weave, come in for 9, go again, CNC, draw a card. Just and then to be
I
like, okay,
mean,
here's a Storming Gloomveil that draws a card. It's like,
oh
what?
yeah, because it's all of them.
Yeah.
I
Like
always,
anyway, here's my monster snatch. It's like, sir,
I
here's
always forget that where it's like, oh, I'll just casually draw 3 cards. Thanks for playing.
wait, that card says till the end of turn? What the heck? Like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember Alexander had to explain that to me when we first started playing. I was like, this is broken. I was like, who would print a card this stupid?
And then he saw it and he's like, oh, LSS, those monsters. Those monsters. He's gonna have the buzzsaw trap and we're just gonna go ape shit. Oh my god, he had the buzzsaw trap. Rip tied up with the chair from the top rope.
I mean, that would be bad.
Oh my god, it's Jason Bourne.
I love those memes.
Yes.
I see videos about that, like that have that audio and that clip on them on TikTok all the time.
Yeah, it's really so. What we oh my lordy. He's got to have 2 traps then, right?
I would think so.
There's no way that this hits and draws 2. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Are we going
that
quicken draw
draw
card?
card. Heck yeah. Oh my god.
And we get to draw a card off of force?
And then we get to crack Iron Weave and come in for 9 with go again. On hit draw card. Iron Weave. Iron Weave.
This is crazy.
I don't think this guy actually has a chance of living. I actually think we actually have lethal, even if he blocks his whole hand.
This is ridiculous.
Let's go.
How is this fair?
It's not. Ah! This is what I
Peak
live
testing?
for.
Yeah, this is peak testing right here. This is peak testing for me to go and play Briar at an event where Taylor's not sitting behind me telling me what to do.
Let's go. This is what I live for in Flesh and Blood.
I can only imagine. And you said you're not going to play this at the PT?
No. It's too inconsistent.
I mean, that's fair. I have heard people say that about Runeblade since I started playing the game. Is that like ceiling very high, floor very low?
Yes. I would if I'm playing the Pro Tour, I want a deck that also hides how bad I am at the game. So that's like my number 1 key. I don't want anyone to know how bad I actually am.
Oh man.
So we got that going. What's really hot here too is each Swarming Gloomveil is now a 7 power snatch with go again. Because we made the Quicken, which is also another aura.
Oh my gosh, it is. We don't even have to break the chain. So he can't play his traps, even if he has them.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest, the fact that he didn't block there, oh my gosh.
Oh, let's do this again. Let's, I think we break the chain. Bramble, Fused. And Earthlore Surge. Oh, too funny.
And we're just going to play the Earthlore Surge here?
Yeah, we're playing Earthlore Surge and a Swarming for 13 with go again on hit draw card.
I genuinely feel bad for our opponent. Like if this was happening to me, like on the other side of my monitor, like I would lose my mind.
I would if this was my turn in paper, I would need a mask so my opponent doesn't know I'm cheesing this hard.
Oh,
Like I'm so sorry, man. Oh, no,
I'm gonna like clip that audio and use that for like so many videos.
like I'm so sorry, dude. I am so sorry about this. Anyway, 13 go again on hit draw a card. Oh, I'm so sorry, bro. Oh my god. Oh, I draw another card. Oh no.
Trust me, this hurts me more than it does you.
Why do I keep drawing cards here? I'm so sorry, man. Oh, okay. Anyway, you're good game.
Gosh.
Let's go. Let's go. He's going infinite, boys.
This is ridiculous.
This is what dreams are made of, Zach.
Yeah,
Dreams are made of.
This is crazy. I revel every moment as I apologize the whole time, is what Nathaniel just said. Crazy part's even if we hit a non-attack here, we still have a chance at hitting an attack.
Let's go. Let's do this. We can have double Tome of Harvest in hand. Do you know what the worst part about this was?
He just concedes.
Do you know what the worst part of this was? We get Channel next turn.
Oh yeah, because we're gonna pitch it for a rune chant here, and then come in with Thorn.
Oh, that's dirty. That's
that.
I need.
Was insane.
We need to take a shower. We need to go take a shower. That's dirty.
Oh, damage dealt 26.
That's all? Oh, it could have been much more.
Dude, I was like, dude, we weren't done yet. We had Rabble hadn't even hit yet. He conceded.
Get back over here right now, sir. I'm finishing my turn.
Yeah, so he takes, like, let's say he blocks 3, he takes 2 more, and then he takes at least 5.
Yeah.
Like,
sir, you get your. In paper, they're like, "Oh, I scoop." And I'm like, "Oh no, sit down. We're finishing this."
Yeah, no, you can leave the table. I'm not done yet.
I'm taking a picture and send it to my buddies and be like, "Look at this fool."
Oh my gosh. Oh. All right, let's play one more. This has been. I mean, I was like, if you have time for one more, I'd like to play one more. I was like, this has been absolutely insane. Good lord. I feel like I could make a highlight reel of Briar plays just from our stream tonight.
I'd watch it. I would send to all my buddies and be like, "Hey, you want to see what a real deck looks like?" So sorry about your old. Oh, here's my.
I'd watch it.
Here's my 4-card 10 dominate. I'm like, well, here's my 4-card 38.
Oh my gosh.
Get out of here, nerd.
That was so bonkers. We just kept drawing cards and just kept throwing things.
Every card was a mini pot of greed. I don't understand why this deck isn't busted. Why is everyone not playing this?
Oh man. See, I feel like Briar players like yourself like smile and like really hang on to the moments that we just had. And then when a channel like Frigid is flashed into play, it's like that smile just completely drapes off your face.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like they reveal Icelander, and you're like, man, I wanted to have fun today. The fun police is here. Ugh. Okay, I'll play fair, flesh and blood. Here's 7.
You are the only Briar I have lost to playing Icelander in the last 3 months.
I have a lot of practice in that matchup, to be fair.
Well, you have a lot of good practice in that matchup too.
Yeah.
Let's see. So we're just running our core 60 here. Is what you have?
Yeah. So this is going to get 100% playing our core 60. The big one though is if we go first, we play Grasp of the Arknight. If we go second, we play Vexing Quell Hand.
So we want to go first, I assume, here and play Grasp. Or do you think it's better to go second?
I think it's better to go first here. I think the setup against Viscerai, because Viscerai can sometimes have slow hands. Oh, this is a weird one. We can make a rune chant. Arsenal.
Lightning Surge. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that play.
I was like, that's what I'm looking at.
Yeah, never mind. Fuck Lightning Surge. We have Tome of Harvest. Let's do this.
Dude, honestly, though.
Oh. Yeah, I'll take 4.
I was like, in this lead to charge, and then I'm going to take 7 after this, and he's going to Arsenal. So I'm going to go to 29.
That's fine.
And we have Tome in our hand.
Quick math. I like it.
I've actually played a ton of Viserai. I love Viserai. Like, I can't win games with it in the current meta. Wow. Trip Reds? Really?
Okay, so I really like this hand for Scar, Rebel. I don't know, man. Oh, actually, there's an interesting line here where we use Iron Weave to play Come to Fight. Oh, I don't know. Crap, I don't know.
So the one that stands out to me is we're obviously going to start with Scar and Rabble, and then we could use Iron Weave to throw Command and Conquer here, but then we're left with a Come to Fight and a CMH.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Let's start with Scar and just kind of see what they do. Feel the mood out. Ask them how they feel. No blocks. Actually, if we're gonna do that way, I don't mind having Come to Fight in hand to block 4. So I think I like that line of Rebel, then come in with.
Well,
playing Crown of Dichotomy.
Who knows?
He's a better player than us. That's my first assumption. Yes, give me your Rebel and Rude Blood.
Blocking with Spellbound Creepers.
Giga Chad move, if you ask me, but okay.
That is very interesting. So we have
so 4.
Yeah.
Like premeditate. What? I don't even. I have to process this line.
So my first thought here.
This dude's crazy.
I mean, that too. Like, I part of me wants to block this.
Part of me doesn't want to block it because then we can go channel, swarming, Scar for Scar, well, actually, we can go swarming. Do we want Come to Fight in Arsenal? I think that's our number one question as of right now.
Yeah.
And I think if we have a Crown of Providence up, it's probably correct to put Come to Fight in Arsenal. Then look at our 4 for the next turn, and then decide if we need a Crown of Providence to wait and have a 5-card hand with a Channel Lake Bridge. With a Channel Mount Heroic.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think we take it.
All right.
He's found the secret, bro. Just take everything.
I mean, that has been your advice a couple times tonight. Just don't block. And I believe one time you said there is nothing he can do that would make me block this.
Yeah, I would still take this.
I was like, he doesn't have creepers, like, and no cards in hand, so it's not like he's gonna like do anything crazy.
It was a good attack though. And then we throw a lot of damage out.
And then this has go again because this is an aura.
Yeah.
Hey, Natty Ice, thanks for the like. I appreciate it. Damn, you played 3 games. Y'all playing creepers blockers while I'm being dominated by the Azalea gods. Oh, Nathaniel not having the best of luck. Oh, I didn't think about that. If this hits, we make an embodiment, which makes this come in for 4, which is just even better.
Yeah. Let's go. Swing that 7 out. 7 OP.
And then
so now we have a decision, but I think that we get more value out of another attack. So I'd say Arsenal to Come to Fight.
I was like, it's probably better in our arsenal, like with the crown, like you said.
What the fuck is this hand?
This is weird.
This hand's insane with Channel Mount Heroic out.
Oh, you don't have to fuse the force.
No.
You fuse it for the +1. You play it for the value.
Yeah, so we can give the Exude Confidence go again, then the Scar for Scar, if we get another attack here.
So I was like, we play Force of Nature, play Come to Fight, and then attack with Exude?
Oh, no.
Or are we still looking to use Crown to put Come to Fight on the bottom for another attack? Because we have snaps.
Oh, yeah. So we just block with Crown here.
Yeah, he played. Yeah, he played Premeditate earlier. Yeah, it's been an interesting game. Premeditate was played earlier. We did not play Mauvrion Skies, so
The dirtiest thing that we can draw here, funny enough, is a blue, because then we can go Exude. Oh, okay, that's dirty too. That's pretty dirty.
I was like, this is also just good though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's fine.
So Nimblism, or no, it's Force Scar for 7, and then Nimblism, Exude with Go again.
Pumping it?
Yeah.
You are a better man than me. Because my first reaction when I see this hand is Force, Nimblism, Exude.
Do the forces stack?
Yeah.
Should we just throw both forces?
Yeah, 100%.
So I shouldn't go. So I shouldn't go Nimble or Force Scar. I should just go Force Exude.
Force, Nimblism, Exude. Yeah. They do stack. So
I hope you prayed
10,
before you joined this game, Lazy, because my gosh.
Because what he needs to do now is block with Grasp and three blocks from hand. Holy crap, there's no way this is going to hit. Did we just win the game?
It looks like it's good. Wow. Okay, it is going to hit. It could go infinite. Force of Nature does in fact stack, which is insanely cool.
We played the other Exude here. Trust me.
Roger that.
7. And then what happens is he blocks with Grasp and 2 cards from hand. Okay, snaps it, I guess. That's a weird one. And then I guess pump it to kill him.
I was like, he has to have a reaction, or he can't react.
No, he cannot react.
So he's just dead? What the heck?
What insane?
So Kevin said, is this guy tripping? I mean, honestly.
Oh, no. This guy just saw what true power looked like and just like
just conceded. Yeah, Zach, so Zach says, why not Force Scar, Force Exude?
What would be the point of drawing 1 card when you can draw 2?
I do like that logic. That math be mathing to me.
2 is better than 1. And plus that, like, that's all you need to know. It's like it's,
he said
you do not draw 3.
Okay.
Because Force of Nature stacks, so you draw 4 cards instead of 3. So Scar and Exude both draw 2.
Oh, so you're saying going Force Exude allows you to draw 2 and then 2 more afterwards, instead of where you're going to draw 1 if you go Force Scar, and then Force Exude is for 1 and then 2.
Yeah. So just make both of your cards pot of greeds and just win the game.
I mean, wow,
Because, like,
we just played 8 games in 2 hours.
Yeah, we're you got to get one of those what do they call it when you have like a little map on the side and it shows you how fast?
16.6 over 4 turns.
Rookie numbers, boys.
That's crazy.
Those numbers up. Yeah.
Yeah, but you have
I had a
double
great
action
time.
points. So it's funny that you say that, Zach, because that was my first thought, is that I wanted the Scar to have Go again. So that's why I wanted to play the Scar before the Embodiment of Lightning. So I kind of had a similar thought process as you, but I take Taylor's word for it. He's the Briar expert as far as I'm concerned.
So the real reason in a real tournament, what would really happen in that situation if you went Force, Nimblism, Exude with Go again, is that they would block 10. You would still have less life than your opponent, and the Scar would already have Go again. So you're threatening 2 cards with the Exude and 2 cards with the Scar.
So they're gonna throw 3 cards more than likely, and the Grasp on that turn, and then we have 7.
With Go again.
I was like, and then we have 7 Go again. They have 1 card in hand, and we're gonna get to draw 2 cards there. So
and then we still have Snaps up. So that's another 2 cards.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Zach said true. All right. Yeah. So now that makes sense. All right.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Taylor, thanks for coming by tonight, man. I appreciate your help. Briar has felt infinitely powerful tonight. Playing when you're telling me what to do.
Of
So
course.
I appreciate it.
Of course, man. It was
Well,
fun. We have to do this again sometimes. Just let me know.
yeah, it'll be good. It'll be fun, man. I was like, we'll talk soon, but I guess if nothing else, I'll see you at Richmond, I suppose. So you said
Yeah,
you
dude.
are going, right?
Yeah, I'll be there.
All right, cool.
Okay, dude. I'll catch you.
All right, see you, man.
See ya.
All right. Well, Taylor was nice enough to come by and help me out tonight. Honestly, 7-1 felt pretty good. There was some insane lines that Taylor came up with that I didn't think about. There was a couple of times that, you know, I was picking out lines before Taylor really said anything, and he was like, yeah, that's perfect. That's exactly what I would have done. And so it's kind of nice as a confidence boost, if you want the truth, because Briar's not exactly my forte. But I have to say it was a lot of fun, and Taylor really showed me some lines that made the deck feel pretty cool. So I'm going to check and see if there's somebody to raid, but I'm going to get out of here. If you come by and hung out tonight, I really appreciate it. Appreciate you guys blowing up the chat and making Taylor feel welcome. But if nothing else, I will see you guys on Saturday for Magic. Yeah, I will be streaming Magic on Saturday. So let's hope the RNG is not too bad. But see you later, guys.